Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are decoding a major move by RBI that could unlock rupee 3 trillion in capital for banks and could boost India's credit growth. Sounds big, right? Let's break it down. So let's begin with what is LCR. LCR stands for Liquidity Coverage Ratio, and it's a rule that every bank must keep enough high quality liquid assets like government bonds so that they can survive in a cash crunch for at least 30 days. Now the question is, what changes has RBI made? So let's go step by step. RBI believes that the deposits made by internet and mobile banking by individuals and small businesses are more likely to be withdrawn quickly. But here is the good news. Earlier, RBI wanted banks to assume deposits could run off. Now that has been reduced to 2.5%. But this matters because banks now need to hold few emergency funds against these deposits, which leads to freeing up their capital. Secondly, banks use government bonds as backup liquidity. Earlier, they used to count the full market value of these in their LCR, but not anymore. The new rule asks the bank to apply the same haircut as used by RBI in their repo operations like LAF, which is Liquidity Adjustment Facility, and MSF, which is Marginal Standing Facility. Now, the last change brought by RBI is that previously, if a bank got funds from any charitable trust or partnerships or non-financial institutions, it had to assume 100% could be withdrawn in a crisis. Now that's been cut to 40%, and that's a huge relief for banks managing these types of funds. Now let's talk about the impact of these amendments made by RBI. LCR ratios will improve by around 6%. Banks will stay above the minimum requirement for LCR, and stronger liquidity would lead to more resilient banks.